Yeah, hi Facebook. Just starting this live now. This is I might be a bit hesitant at the moment because I've in 4 minutes to the hour. I got some information about a good friend who died, and so if it does affect this live, then I apologise, but you'll know the reason why. So today's headline. Now, before that, think about your health for a moment. This is HealthierLife.tv, and I really enjoy doing this. But think about your health seriously, okay? Obviously, when things happen, it makes you think really deeply about your health and how long you've got left here and everything. So cherish every minute that you've got. And obviously, I'll probably talk about my friend later, maybe on another Facebook Live. But anyway, today's headline is 10 tips for maintaining healthy eyes. And it's, how important really is your eye care. How important are your eyes to you? We take it for granted most of the time. I know we all do. And it's only when something goes wrong or something happens to our eye health or vision that we start to think about it. But what I want you to do first of all is close your eyes. Okay, hopefully you're sitting down. If don't close your eyes if you're standing up, because you might end up falling over. But if you are sitting down, close your eyes and put your hands over your eyes as well to make it a little bit darker. Okay, sit there for a few seconds. How would you like it? Sorry, that's probably the wrong words. How would you feel if you couldn't see anymore and it happened like that? Okay, it's not good. It's not good, is it? But we're all different, and we all look after our health in different ways. And it's strange because I booked an eye exam for today last week, didn't give it another thought, forgot about it, and I think it was a few days ago I decided what the headline was about healthy eyes. And then this morning I got my alarm went off and said you're due at the opticians. So maybe it's my mind telling me that I'm going to be doing this, but who knows. So taking care of our eye health is vital, and it's vital to our overall health, wellness and well-being. While vision loss is not necessarily a normal part of aging, it's important to protect our eyesight. And even if you enjoy good health now, as we age, it's normal to experience some changes in vision, such as difficulty distinguishing colours. I remember once I couldn't distinguish between like a blue and a green. That was a long time ago, and it only happened a few times. I'm fine now, but maybe it's adjusting to glare. I find that when I'm driving, I have slight problems with the glare now at night. So, and obviously nearsightedness and farsightedness are the other ones as well. But there are some actions that you can take to ensure your eyes are healthy as possible. And what I want to do is go through 10 tips type of thing at the moment, or 10 things to think about. And I might have a few tips at the end as well that I've come up with since I started sort of researching this. So let's talk about this. The first thing, get a regular eye exam. Now, I'm pretty bad at this. I've only ever had maybe 3 eye exams in my life. And one of them I know was probably around about, it's probably 1999 was my first one. Second one was 2013, and my third one was today. Okay, it's not good enough. Okay, especially if you've got any problems with your sight. Especially today's lifestyle, because we all use mobile phones. I don't know how long you look at it, the screen on a mobile phone. I don't look at it too much because I don't particularly like mobile phones, although it's a a necessary evil. But I do use a computer, a laptop, obviously a lot. I'm on my laptop now. And so from now on, I can promise you that I will be going and having an eye test every couple of years. Luckily for me, the eye tests are free now because I'm a bit older, and they do a 2D image for free for me. But they were offering a 3D image, which does a lot more, and it's more of a better predictor. So I just paid the extra and had that, which is quite interesting. And but the optometrists or ophthalmologist, or whatever she was, the eye doctor, she said to me that your eyes since 2013 have deteriorated a smidgen. Okay, and I put it down to the fact that I do pay attention to my health, and I am careful. So so partnering with an eye doctor, it's is one of the most important actions that you can take to maintain your eyesight. And so please, if you haven't had an eye test, go and have one. We depend on our eye health, and any conditions that we may have got to be picked up as early as possible. Okay, they can help you decide how often you need to have your eyes examined, and also if there's any actions that you can take to make it slightly better. So what's happened here? If I all right, sorry, I thought my recording had gone off. It just went blank the screen. So that's number one, get a regular eye exam. Number two, we bang on about this all the time, but I don't apologise for it either, and that is getting enough sleep. And I'd add something to that, is getting enough quality sleep. So during regular sleep cycles, the eyes get a chance to relax, the muscles get a chance to rest. So rest and relaxation for your eyes. People who are older, who don't get appropriate amounts of sleep, can have a decline in the quality of their vision. Also, when we sleep, the eyes are lubricated and can clear out all the little irritants and dust that accumulate during the day, especially if you travel up to, say, London, where I, near where I live, and on public transport. But it would happen anywhere. But why would we do this? Why is it important to sleep? Because it prevents infection, and obviously the more we do the right things, the less irritation we're going to have as well. So very, very important. That's number two. Okay, what else? Again, we'll bang on about this all the time, and again, I'm not going to apologise, because there's still people out there that don't have a healthy diet. So eat a healthy diet. When I was doing my research, it showed that diet plays a very, very vital and important role in eye health. So what should you eat? Aim for a diet rich in fruits and vegetables, as well as omega-3 fatty acids, which are found obviously mainly in fish. Okay, that's all I want to say about that. So, think about what you're eating. And now I wrote down some questions here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on them. Where are we? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm bang on target. Okay, so what's the next thing? Well, wear protective eyewear. Now, where would you do that? Okay. Well, obviously, I'm talking about sunglasses here. Sun exposure can be associated with cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. So wearing the protective lenses block out the UVAs and UVBs, which can be dangerous to your eyes. It's absolutely essential that you do that. Also, be sure to wear safety glasses when the eyes may be at risk of chemicals or something shooting up. If you're doing some woodwork, DIY, you're working in a factory or anywhere where something could be chipped off something and go into your eye. There are obviously other things like maybe gardening. Maybe you want to do that as well, depending on what you're doing. So always consider looking after your eyes. Oh, and DIY is a big one, because I remember using something called Nitromors, which it looked like a clear gel, and used to paint it onto paintwork, leave it a little while, and then it burnt the paintwork off. So things like that, always wear protective eyewear. Okay. So number 5, and that is, if you smoke, then quit. All right. And I'm talking about for your eyes, nothing else for the moment. Forget everything else about smoking. We know how damaging it can be, but smoking can increase the risk of age-related eye diseases, cataracts again, and obviously the big thing is the optic nerve, and that's all I'll say on that. I mean, you make decisions for yourself at the end of the day, but please, if you don't follow any advice that people give you, please don't complain when it all goes wrong. Okay, you get 2 eyes. That's it. When it goes wrong, it's over, as far as the eyes are concerned. And look at it this way: do you like beautiful scenery? Do you like looking at a nice garden? There's lots of other things you can see that are nice. I go to football when the USA call it soccer matches. I follow Arsenal, and I would be devastated if I couldn't watch football anymore. Okay, there's lots of other things I couldn't see my great grandchildren, my grandchildren, my kids. So it's very, very important that you serious about your eye health. Okay. Just make sure I'm on time. Yeah, spot on. Okay, so I think that was 5. Number 6 was is maintain your weight, and again, very, very important. Weight can play obviously a big role in eye health, because being overweight or obese can increase the risk of developing diabetes. Now, this is a big one. Okay. Now, diabetes, if it's bad enough, can cause you to lose limbs, and it can cause you to go blind. That's why a healthy diet, eating a healthy diet, maintaining your weight is so, so important. As it says, I think I read, it said individuals with diabetes have risks that can lead to vision loss, whatever that means, whether it's complete or partial. So I love reading books. I love watching films. Okay. Occasionally I will listen to an audio, but eyes, observation's key to me. And I love, obviously, being able to see things. And that's why if they tell me to do something or they suggest something, I'm going to do it. Simple as. Okay. Number 7, I think the number is now, and that is to stay physically active. So let me ask you a question. When was the last time that you exercised? Okay. I exercised at about 10:30 this morning. I did a mile run. I'm going actually straight after this to do another run. And only because I promised my friend I would go, and I don't let people down. So exercise is important for your general health as well as your eye health, obviously, because here's the reasons why. It improves your blood circulation, which in turn improves the oxygen levels to your eyes. And as you know, oxygen is extremely important around the body. Okay. Number 8, I think it is next. Yeah, and that is know your family history. Take a bit of time and find out from mum, from dad, if they're alive, or maybe nan, and other members of the family, if there's any history of disease or conditions that may be inherited, such as an age-related macular degeneration or glaucoma. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but you can talk this over with your eye doctor or professional. And what you're looking to do with all of this is prevent. It's all about preventative measures, and that is to maintain your eye health. Okay. Number 9, and this is a big one in this day and age, and that is limiting your screen time. Now, if you use a screen such as a tablet or a computer and use it often, and I do, there are precautions to take to help prevent eye strain. And probably one of the biggest things you can do is the distance you have to the screen. Now, it's not always going to be the same, but if you can keep 20 inches to 24 inches away from the screen, and your eyes are slightly below eye level. Okay, so you're looking down at the screen. That will help tremendously. And what you have to also remember, something that I've only just found out about, I've done it, but I didn't know about this particular thing. Remember the 20-20-20 rule. So every 20 minutes, look away from the computer, 20 feet in front of you. So if I'm sitting here on the screen, I'll get up and I will look out the window and look at least 20 feet in front of me, and do that for about 20 seconds and do it regularly. Okay, and that will help your eyes refocus, and you should do that anyway. Blinking helps you refocus, but this 20-20-20 rule is very, very important. Okay, so number 10, let's move on to the last one of the main tips I had, and that is, if you wear contact lenses, make sure you keep them clean. Don't be lazy here. Okay, you want to avoid the risk of infection. Again, infections are very, very important. Easy precautions include following your eye doctor's directions for cleaning and maintaining your lenses. Listen to what they say, read any literature they give you, and remember to always wash your hands before touching your eyes. So I've never used contact lenses. I've never really considered wanting to use them. I suppose because I do football refereeing, I don't really want to wear the geeky sports glasses that some people wear. They do look a bit dangerous, but they're not. But I wouldn't wear them. I think I'd rather have contact lenses. But I'm fortunate enough that my eyes haven't deteriorated very much in the last 7 or 8 years. So I'm extremely, I think it's great. So not everybody's so lucky, and I get that. So I made some notes here, and just there's 2 or 3 tips I just want to say. On one of the biggest ones is rubbing your eyes, and I'll read this because obviously what happens is sometimes we do it without even thinking, but you spreading dirt and bacteria about in your eyes, so you can prevent damage by not doing it. Okay, and what was the other thing on that? It can damage the cornea. So what was the other thing? Oh yeah. So the way to avoid that, if you can, is to make a conscious decision to blink regularly. Okay, so that it moistens your eyes. You can even very carefully pull the eyelids over as well. So be careful, because you can scratch as well if something's in there. There's a good one. I think this is brilliant, and I'm actually going to read this because it's very important. Not something I suffer from, but where are we? Something to do with makeup. Don't know where it's gone now. Bear with me. Oh yeah, there we go. Using expired eye makeup. So obviously it's talking about the date, the best before date and all that. And I'll say, while it might physically pain you to throw out your favourite mascara when only half the tube is used, it's a necessary evil if it's past its prime. So using expired eye makeup can irritate your eyes and cause a nasty eye infection. And it just goes on to say about the bacteria. So and don't add water to your eyes if because it can make it easier for the bacteria to grow. So okay, that was that one. And the last one was again about screen time. If you don't rest the screen time, and this is the word I want to talk about, and that's the retina, obviously in your eye. That's the thing that gets really affected by the screen time. So so really, I mean, that's about it. We're bang on time. I mean, obviously, I'm paying attention to other things here, and I'm not looking to see who's here and obviously who's listening. So basically, if you've got any questions about it, I'll quite happily research things if you want. But the key is really to think about your eyes, protect your eyes, and do everything you can to really make sure that you look after them in the best ways possible, because we would all regret it if we lost our sight. And again, it's I pray that people don't lose their sight. I know people do. It's horrible. I don't think I know anyone who's actually lost their sight. But especially when you're younger, think about what you're doing. Okay, we all tend to be a bit reckless when we're young, and we tend to take more chances. When you get older, you think about it a little bit more and pay a little bit more attention. So if I can get over to any teenagers, people in their 20s and 30s, to pay more attention and to do some of the things that I said or suggested, you can have a long and great life visually. Okay, so anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about today. If you found this useful, then please share it with someone else. If you like it, please like the video, and yeah, have a fantastic day. That's all I've got time for today. So have a great weekend. See you soon.